Injustice anywhere isn't tragic justice everywhere. No matter a victim, a feathers for a pulse. No matter if the victim is a pig or turkey or one other animal, injustice is injustice. A threat to justice everywhere and a threat to justice anywhere. Think occasional on the suffering where you spell yourself the sights. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Taking moments and watch it from the other side. How will you feel if the day you'll be born? Somebody else is already planned the day of your execution. This is how it been to be a cow, one chicken or one turkey on this planet. Awaken humankind. Tis not your rights, not your freedom to take the life of another being only for your taste buds. That's not what rights been about. Awaken humanity. How will you feel if they take anything away from you? Say that your life don't matter. Mark your entire existence. Say that you don't matter at all. That's not what rights are about. Awaken humanity and see what you do to other living beings that have nothing once harmed you once in their whole life. Awaken humanity. Stand up for what being right and see what you do to other living beings. There have nothing harmed you once on their whole life. What haven't cow and pig and turkey ever done to you to deserve the wrath of human beings? Damn all. That's not what rights are about. This kind of atrocities being unjustifiable. Because humans don't need meat to survive. They don't need it to survive. So what's the excuse for being now? Taste spots. Taste question. Traditions, beliefs, rituals and habits don't mean good excuses for turning another living being in nothing more than automatic objects. That's not what it been. Awaken humanity and see what you do and become the rational beings that you always claim to be. Humans claim always that they're being so good, that they're being so justified, that I've been so glorious, that I've been so perfect, that I've been better than other living beings. Where is this? Justified. The only species that only murder other living beings ever in their whole life is the human animal. They only do it for traditions, beliefs and habits. Awaken humanity. 71% of all animals on this planet been heard before. They're only eating plants. So why not acting just like them? And don't harm other living beings. Why not going vegan? What's the excuse for not attention? Caused harm to other living beings that have nothing harmed you once in their whole life. Go vegan. Just being kind to other living beings. Place yourself always in the position of the victims. If you choose right from wrong, awaken humanity. This not quite fun, this not quite cute. To take the life of another living being only for something apathetic like a taste. Question one hamburger, one piece of meat, a piece of flesh, a rotten corpse. Awaken humanity and see what you do to other living beings. Stand up for what be right, even if it be against popular opinions. And stands up for what be right. Go vegan. This just the best way to live. This just the best way to live. For the animals that have nothing harmed us once in their whole life. We don't have to act like two-legged devils to innocent beings that have nothing harmed us once in their whole life. Awaken humanity and be kind to other living beings. Universal compassion is the only guarantee of morality. Compassion to any living being. Kindness is the most strongest power, the power of righteous. I will be harsh, I will be speak true. I choose to be true to myself, even if it costs the ridicule of others. Better than to be false and encourage my own neck horns. Awaken humanity. And awaken phonies and cronies of the FBI. And stop with saying that of being terrorists. They're being heroes. They're being the biggest, one of the biggest heroes. They're active, go in the concentration camps. Something that you have to do, FBI and all the phonies. To free the animals that have no freedom and no rights. Because the humans don't want to give them rights. The humans that oppress them. Not the humans that want to come up for the rights. But the FBI and all the other cronies of the capitalism system. They believe that they're being gods. That they're being perfect. That they're being rightful. That they're being the law and order. No. I can be a better. I can let myself being a better force for justice than the FBI can ever do. I myself being a better moral oriented person than any of that cronies from the FBI. That claim that the elf and the arm being terrorists. They're being the terrorists. Not the elf, not the allied forces. That forever destroyed the concentration camps of Birkenau and Auschwitz. The elf being just like the, if they're being thieves, in the eyes of the majority, being just like the slave liberation is that free the slaves from the West. The of being, if there be trespassing, just like the like the Allied forces that break down the doors of Birkenau and Auschwitz. And if they be if the arm ever kills somebody, then they're being just like the soldiers of Dundee that destroy and murder some British soldiers for the liberty of the slaves. Awaken humanity. Stand up. That something is legal don't mean that it been morally right, and that something is illegal don't mean that it's been not morally right. The law is just the status quo. Nothing more, nothing less. If we want to have peace on this planet, we have to learn to live with all other species. Instead of falsely believe that we be more superior than them. We have to step into reality. Awaken humanity. One struggle, one fight. Animal liberation. Fuck human rights. If humans want to destroy terrorism, then they have to put down all forms of animal agriculture, all forms of animal exploitation, and all forms of sides of capitalism, and all forms of the oppression system. If humans don't stop it all, if humans don't eliminate all forms of exploitation industries and live in harmony with the planet, instead to act like a parasite, then all forms of compassion and peace be nothing more than a hypocritical douchebag and crony notions. Universal compassion is the only guarantee of morality. All living beings can feel pain, can suffer, being aware. All want just to live their life the way they want. And what give you the right to take that away from them? What give you the authority to take anything away from them? Only for something apathetic like a taste spot? Put those blinders away. The blinders make you absolutely blind for any logic. And go vegan. That's what we can bring peace. Not by participating in phony behavior. Protecting the status quo. Laws been always broken by free-thinking radicals that see that the law be unjust. Laws been always broken by free-thinking people that see that the status quo is nothing more than a notion. And this same good people, been always in their time, seem like weird lunatics by the majority of the oppressors. Awaken humans. And become the rational beings that you always claim to be. Instead to play life seekers. Let the status quo just like it been. Come on, action.